66 plate 2016 Triumph Tiger Sport with the 1050 triple engine. Bike's in very tidy overall condition. Comes with the top box. It's set up to take Triumph factory luggage, although it doesn't come with the panniers. The bike overall is very tidy condition. There are a few marks on it which I will show you as we go around. So first things first, there's a little mark on the screen which I'm guessing is where there's been a GoPro mount or some kind of mount of some sort. It's on the inside of the screen. The rest of the screen's very tidy. There's no damage on it at all. It shows you what it's like there. The nose of the bike's very nice condition. It's not even got any stone chips on it at all. And all the headlights are in good condition. No cracks, no starbursts on there, anything at all. Bike's been used for European touring, so that's I believe a vignette from Switzerland. Radiator's all in good condition too. And the front mudguard, again no stone chips, no cracks from disc locks. Fork legs in good condition. The wheels are good. Front tyres got loads of life. I can see up there, headers all look in decent condition too. Engine's nice and clean. No marks on this little plastic belly pan. This panel's all good. You can't feel it, but in some lights there is a tiny little mark. If you just run your nail, you can feel it ever so slightly. But you know, it's so tiny. There you go. In that light, you can just see it there. But, you know, you turn it there, and all of a sudden you can't see it. But if you run your nail very gently, you can feel it. But it doesn't go through to bare plastic. It's just in the sort of the top of the paint. No mark on the end of the indicator, or the brake lever, or the bar end, or even the mirrors. There's a couple of tiny light marks, but you can hardly even see them. All the clocks are in good condition, and the bars. And you've got two sets of keys for the top box and the bike itself. No damage on the tank, but just there, again, there you go, you can see it in that light there. There's a couple of marks that's in the paint. Again, you don't see it in every light. Doesn't come down through to bare metal, it is in the paint. But you know, there are a couple. Can't see any stone chips, there's no dents, there's no big heavy scratches. And again, tiny little scratch just there too. Seats all in good condition. There's a little bit to the stitching there, but the fabric itself is all still good. It's got a Givi top box, decent size. It's around about 45 litre or something like that. No marks on the end of the rear brake lever. No damage to the end of the foot peg, but the hero blob has been taken off. No damage to the frame at all. There is a slight little mark on the foot peg hanger there. No marks to the silencer of any kind of damage, but there is just some light marks, which is probably indicative of a bag or something being sat on it in travel. Rear wheels in good condition. And then the rear tyre is in excellent condition. Loads and loads of tread, loads of life, and it's got nice shape still. There are a couple of marks here on the grab handle, and then there are some very little marks, light marks here. If I had to guess, I would guess that this has had a towel bag or something like that on a tour, because you've got a couple of light marks there, that one on the grab handle, and then on this rear of the bike where the number plate goes, there's a couple of light marks which maybe is bungees or something like that. But again, no damage to the indicators. This side's exactly the same. And then all the chain and sprockets looks okay. You can see that. These light scratches on both sides as well, you know, they're in a place that's not even really visible. You know, if you stand there, you can't see anything. It's when you go in and you start looking around and looking underneath the handles, then you'll see some marks. But you know, you have to go crawling around searching for it to see it. Tiny little scuff on the seat on this side. Again, a couple of little marks on the foot peg hanger. No damage at all on the end of the foot peg. Hero blobs on this side. No damage on the end of the gear lever. And then there's a tiny little mark on that engine case. And this side the tank's all good. Some tiny little scuffs on the end of the bar end, but you're being sort of hypercritical now. And the same with the clutch lever. No marks on the end of the mirror, but a couple of tiny marks on the end. And then there is a couple of little scratches that you can see on the left panel. No marks on the indicator, and no marks up here at all. And the fork legs and the brake again, this side's all good.